In this video we're looking at Snappa. Snappa is another one of these tools that allows you to create web-based graphics. As you can see, you can create social media posts for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram and Pinterest. You can also create images and graphics to go with your blog, infographics, ebooks. And you can create header images and social media ads as well. Or if you choose to, you can just enter in pixel dimensions of the image you want to create. So we're going to go with a YouTube thumbnail. So we'll click on that. As you can see, there are a number of templates that you can get. There's a limited number which you can get for free, or you can pay for the premium service to get some of the other templates unlocked. We're going to stick with the free option for the moment. So you can either create it from scratch, which we're going to do, or you could choose one of those templates. So first thing we're going to do is add a background image. So we can see we've got these tabs here where you can add background images, effects, text, graphics and shapes. So I'm going to click background image and you have the option to upload an image. I'm going to choose one of these. So this is quite an interesting image. So you've got this guy walking through the field, or let's go with that one. So we've got our image there. You could choose patterns. You could upload your own image, or you could choose a color and you can enter in the hash code of a particular color if your brand is that particular color. So we're going to stick with the image. We can then go to effects and you've got the option of adding a color overlay. So we can change that color overlay and sort of warm up the image a bit maybe. And then you can alter that. So you can see now we're just giving it a slightly warmer glow. And again, you can alter the hue and the saturation, so you can play around with that to your heart's content. So it's quite a nice feature. I'm not quite sure if my adjustment works, so we'll go back to where it was. So having applied the effect to the picture, we're going to add some text. And you've got the option to add a heading, a subheading or some body text. Let's go with a heading. And we can then double click to edit the text. And then obviously that's not very clear, so we can change the color of that. Again, you can add a hash code to get the right color. I'll make that white. You can change the font style, and there's a range, so you can go for the Arial or whatever takes your fancy. You can alter the alignment, so we'll go with that. And then you can obviously rotate it, or you can drag it to where you want it to appear. So I'm going to leave it with centered alignment for the minute. You can also alter, and this is quite a nice feature, you can alter the line spacing and the height as well. And then you've got the ability to add a drop shadow. And finally, you can alter the opacity as well of the text. So we're going to leave that there. We won't have a drop shadow, so I'll just get rid of that, but you get the idea. Having added your text, you can also add shapes. So a range of different shapes. You can add your shape in there. You can then stretch it. You can alter the opacity of the shape. And you can arrange it so we can move it back so the text is behind it. It's always nice just to add a shape and just alter the opacity, just so if you've got a distracting background it makes the text easier to read. So we've got the layer function as I've shown you. You can duplicate layers and you can add shapes with different colors. So having done that, you can also choose to have a border, and you can choose to round the corners of your shape as well. Having got that done, there's the option to add graphics, and there are a number of graphic icons available for you to use. So let's try and see if they've got a YouTube and search for that, and then we could bring that in and again alter the size of it and alter the opacity. We can then title it. Having titled it, we've got the option now. If you upgrade to Pro, you can save it. If you're just going to use the free account, then you've got the option to share it, and it'll ask you to attach a media account, whether that be Twitter, Facebook, whatever, to it. Or as I tend to do when I'm using it, I just download the image, and you've got a number of options there, and it will download that image for you. So there you have it, Snappa. I think it's a great tool. I can see students using it to customize the appearance and give the look and feel to their social media channels, which will hopefully aid in their next steps as they go into employment, having a really strong brand that they can showcase to potential employers. Thanks for watching. Join me again.